Hey, I just want to make a quick video for myself. We was back testing. We wasn't back testing this recording. This was some back testing that I did off the camera. Look at this right here. So at first we had the account set up as if it was 5,000. I believe 5,000 or 10,000, one of them. But we end up upping it initial capital to 25,000 since we did take a phase one. Well, we did purchase a phase one 25,000 funded account challenge. So we end up changing that, and you see, we grew it. We grew this demo trading here. We end up taking 11 trades, and out of those 11 trades, we end up profiting out of we end up profiting 9 trades. You see the equity curve is increased. I'm not sure how long this was a course of. This may have been a course of 2 weeks coming to the market. Uh, we'll end up getting there and look, but we do see that we end up doing 25% on this demo account. So 25% on this demo account, that just gives us, some type of thinking what we can, potentially do on a live account. Let me do something real quick. This and this right before I leave. I mean, not leave, but forget this thought. I actually want to look up what is this like profit split would be. So the account that we got is 80%, 80 20 profit split. So let's just say we took this right here, we got the account and we gained 25%. Let's see what 80% of 6,000 is. We can really say, let's just go 6-4. 80% of $64,000 is 5,120. So on an account like this, on a live trading uh, day like this, we could potentially be withdrawing $5,120 from the market after the challenge taking their 20%, which is great, 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 great. Like I said, we end up taking 9 trades, pretty much trading every day. So that's why I said this is primarily like 2 weeks, pretty much one trade a day. That's one thing that we also were doing. You do see we doing larger lot size. So we had 60 here. I'm not sure what that equates to once we get to our funded account, but we do see that we were going large on these positions. First trade we won was 1,000, second 500, 1,700. Then we lost 300. I believe on this position here, I seen that happening, and there was a little more risk to be left on this position, but I ended up closing it early just to save myself some capital. I believe that's how that one went. Then the next trade, we made the profits back. Next trade, we won 300. This one right here, we lost 5, nearly 600. Next trade, we won 700. Next one won 12. Next, we won 9. Let's see, the last trade was 17th. So the summer, this might have been 3 weeks. Nope. Yeah. Because it's about seven days in a week. Yeah, so this was about 3 weeks so far of trading. But like I said, it was one trade a day, every day coming to it. Uh, and I end up, just asking myself, what allowed for this to be profitable? You know what I'm saying? And I end up writing it down on this board right here. We got this board back up, and I put down, well, one, I was trading in the correct direction. For all the trades that I profited on, I was trading in the right direction. I was following market structure. I seen prices, bearish here. We took sales. We came to a resistance. I took sales. We came to a resistance. I took sales. Same thing here. I seen price broke above. I took buys. This was the loss that we took. So I was, looking for that to continue higher, but trading in the wrong direction. It sold From here, we took a sell, we took a sell, we took a sell, we took a buy here at this low, we took a buy here, we took a buy here, and we took a buy here. Like I said, one trade a day, so I might need to put this on this board as well. We took one trade. So the other thing that we did with all of our trades were break and retest confirmation. So if I zoom in here, this is the last position that we took on Friday. This was resistance. We broke above. We came here, retested, and it went for the 1-to-1. We didn't take a trade here, consolidation. 7:30 candle open, pushing price up. It came to this area here that I got marked off. There was a previous resistance. We came, touched it, rejected, break and retest, went for the buy. Right here, same thing. Price broke above, break, retest. We took it to the zone, break, retest, continue, then it started to sell. So here, same thing. Pardon me, we had a break, retest. Well, this is the other loss that we took. So this loss was, well, actually, there must have been another day I was trading when I said I cut the loss early. I don't think I cut that loss early. This one right here was in the right direction, but this is where really the next step come in. So like I said, the first thing I was trading in the right direction. I was knowing where I was in market structure. My confirmations were break and retest. And the third thing that allowed me to win these 9 out of 11 trades was I allowed my stop loss breathing room, basically my risk management. So if I just go back, well, I'll continue with the other ones. But as you see here, we got in after break and retest. You easily could have, put your stop loss here under here, which is, reasonable. But we also had this major, which I actually ended up drawing this later when I seen this was a demand zone. But you see, we potentially had this area coming down and being tested as well. So not allowing my position more breathing room, we see that I got stopped out, but it ended up going in that direction. So same thing here. This is a trade I didn't take, and I believe this was a break and a retest as well. But you see how large this stop loss here is to make this 1-to-1. Immediately, you know what I'm saying? I guess you would have, I believe I would have took it like this. Got in here, up this candle, push up, and immediately said went to take profit. And here again, trading the direction. We got a break here. We got some retests with rejections, and price continue for the sell. Pretty much going for a 1-to-1. I believe I held this position a little longer, and it may have been more than a 1-to-1, but it may have been a 1-to-1. I do remember taking one position that was a little more than a 1-to-1. This right here is a little different. You could see this as a resistance play, but you also can see it as a break and retest as well. See price come up here, reject here, push down, and I go for that 1-to-1. Like I said, it might have been a little more on that one. Same thing here. This is the position that I lost. You know what? Yeah, I think this was the, okay. So this was the one. So this loss, or my breathing room was, a little higher, because you do see I entered off here. So that means I enter here, looking at some target somewhere up here. My stop loss had to be under this candle. But you see, if I hover over it, my stop loss was right here. That's why I closed the position and pretty much at that close here. So I manually closed that just to save myself some profit. So I do want to say, you are great at doing that. You know what I'm saying? Closing those positions and saving yourself capital, because the stop loss was under here. And you see, eventually does go down here. So I saved myself some profit. So that's a good skill, because as soon as I got in, we got these 2-week rejections. And, that alone looks like a sign that, this trade is not working against, this trade is working against me. Pardon me, not this trade is not not this trade is working against me. I'm working against the market. That's the correct way to say. Because the market is just gonna flow in this direction. I'm just looking to capitalize and trade along with it. So I was basically trading on the wrong side of the market or not with the market. I was going against the market here. Uh, Same thing here. This position I didn't take, but this is a break and retest. As you see, price pushed up. Uh, Here, break and retest. You see, breathing room want to bend under here. Price goes up. Uh, go for your 1-to-1. Immediately come back down. So 1-to-1 do save you. Same thing here. Break and retest. Go for your 1-to-1. This right here look like another resistance play that I took. Yeah. So just this right here, that was just almost like you had to take this. So you see price reject once, it reject twice. It came up a third time. Let's go and get in for this sale. Next candle, take profit. So that was a resistance play. So that's also in the arsenal or playbook of, you know what I'm saying, trades that we can take. And this is here, another break and retest. And that was all of them. So like I said, I just wanted to this to be a quick video because I was taking these trades. I filled my first funded account, but I entered into a second one. Well, purchased a second one, and we haven't started trading yet because we actually purchased it. Today's the 23rd, so I purchased it today. Actually, yesterday, because today is a new day, which I need to go ahead and lay down. But like I said, I was asking myself, what allowed me to win? One, I was trading in the correct direction. I knew market structure. Two, I was taking a break and retest confirmations. And three, I allowed my stop loss breathing room, which is my risk management. And I will say some of these positions I was taking greater risks, and I was saying, am I willing to risk this amount for this trade? And some of them just were like so much of a high quality trade to where I was willing to risk that, like this one right here. This is the one that I'm mentioning. Just look how bullish this move is. Price can easily come down here and retest this. And this is honestly like a high purchase for a buy. When, you know, down here could have been, you know, reasonable. But taking a break and retest setup, we see that this was, you know, that good entry for that buy for price to continue high. And you even see it came close to my let me see, well, you don't see, but it came close to my stop loss. I ended up holding this over the session, came back down to retest where my entry area, and then outside of my trading window, it went to take profit. So yeah, just wanted to make that quick video, man. Just a reminder for ourselves before we began our 25K phase 1 challenge. Uh, this would allow me to be profitable on this demo trading. And this can allow you to be profitable in the live market.